Welcome to the Celeste Stacy Show. Celeste Stacy is your host. Celeste Stacy is an author of 4 novellas, SAI, Secret Agents of the Illuminati, books 1 through 3, and Tales of the Illuminati, Boxcar Willie. You can listen to her show on www.secretnarty.com/listen. And now, a few messages from our sponsors of the show.
Looking to get into podcasting? Look no further than Anchor. That's right, folks, you heard it here. You can host your podcast show on Anchor for free.
And now, back to the show.
Welcome to another episode of the Celeste Stacy Show. Happy Monday, people. And tonight I'm going to talk a little bit about my books, and then I'm adding music to my show. So I now have royalty-free clips that I can play, and we can talk about those too. So, my books. I've been talking about the inspiration for the characters of the team, the good guys, if you will. I've been, talking about the inspiration for that. So now I'm going to talk about the inspiration for the bad guys and where I came up with them. So in my old job that I did for 23 years, food plant, I worked with a lot of assholes. I mean, these people were just a lot of them were straight up assholes. I mean, it's one thing if you go to work and you have a bad day and then you kind of take it out on other people. That's one thing. But when you go there and you make it your life's mission to ruin other people or to think that other people are your playthings. It's like, come on, people. And there was a few of those kinds of people at this place. Well, guess what? I use them for my villains, and I'm sticking them in my books. So, yeah, book 2. Oh, yeah. There's at least maybe 4 or 5 people from my old job that I stuck in book 2. Yeah. Oh, my God. So anyways, I feel better about it. I mean, those people are still there working those crazy hours, 16 hours a day, 6-7 days a week, and I'm doing what I want to do. I mean, I got another J job, and I don't make enough money to where I can quit that job, but it's 10 minutes from my house instead of 40 minutes from my house like the old job was. And I got respect on the job, and my boss is awesome, and for the most part the people I work with, they're pretty cool. I mean, no matter where you go, you're always going to have a few bad apples, but let me tell you, that last place, oh my God, it was like a magnet for bad people. And he's like, that old saying, hurt people like to hurt people. And let me tell you, folks, those people, they're, oh my God. Now, book 3, this still has a couple of bad guys. The villains they weren't just one-off villains for one book. This is a book series, and the villains that are in book 2, and book 1, book 2, they're in book 3 too. And now, book 4, which I'm writing right now, I got some new characters coming, and those are based on a few of the bad apples that I've had a displeasure of working with at my new job. So I'll share a little bit of a story from my old job. Alright, let's see, pandemic was in full gear. This was summer of 2020. Yeah, 2020. It was about July. And we were working on the bite line. And this one bitch who always she tried to get me fired a couple of times, got me wrote up at least twice, maybe 3 times my whole life that I worked there. I mean, this lady is, Jesus Christ, she is a mean person. Now, when she was talking shit to me one day, and I decided I've had enough, and I told her, I go, I wouldn't talk in front of you because my past is gonna be your future pretty soon. And she's like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? And she just started bawling. And I go, I put in my 2 weeks notice already, bitch. It's like, and the only person that's qualified to do what I'm doing is you. So, have fun with that. Oh my God, she just started bawling her eyes out, and she ran crying, and went crying to the supervisors, and the supervisor about, I don't know, 20 minutes later, they come up to me and they're like, one of the supervisors who I used to be good friends with until she turned out to be a crazy psycho supervisor. And I got a story for you on that one. But anyways, she goes, oh my God, I can't believe you started that shitstorm. And I go, yeah, fuck you. Like this. I go, I'm just getting started. I go, if they haven't told you, I put in my 2 weeks notice. I've had enough of this shit. I've had enough of your shit. Because, yeah, that supervisor, she was just going, it started off, we were, getting along really good. And then she started writing people, and she started firing people for stupid shit. And we were a union shop, and she just walked over people's rights. And it's like, I started going to the chief steward in town. I was like, man, this supervisor is running over people's rights. It's like, she's got to go. So, yeah. She got fired after I left. And let me tell you, there was like 15 people right behind me within a 2 week period after I left. They left. And it's like a couple of them were my friends, and it's like, yeah. It's like, you really started something. It's like, you was the one that, it's like, the straw that broke the camel's back kind of thing, and it's like, it just opened up all of our eyes. It's like, life's too short. And it's like, and I told her, it's like, you want to be working these crazy hours every day and then get COVID and then die? Because, this is the height of the pandemic, and that first variant, it was killing people left and right, and there really wasn't no vaccine. I mean, there was a vaccine, it just came out, but it was, not widely available. And, yeah, it's like, I got the hell out of there. And there's a good 15 people right behind me, and they got the hell out of there. And it's just like, I still have a few friends there. That's like, I beg them. It's like, man, leave that place. It is a shithole. I go, come to my place. My place is awesome. Because my one friend, she lives like across the street from my new job. And I told her, it's like, it's like, I've been here on this job a year now, and I'm within a dollar of making my old rate at my old job. And it took me 23 years to get to that big rate. I think it was like $19.20. It took me 23 years to get at my old job, and now I'm within a dollar of that. And it's like, yeah. So, alright, I'm going to add a little bit more, and then we're going to change the subject, and we're going to play some music. So, I tell people all the time, it's like, I'm a published author right now. I've got 4 books published. and I got 3 different versions of 4 books, so that's like a total of 12 books. I got an ebook of each book, I've got a paperback of each book, and I got an audiobook of each book. So that's like 12 books when you add them up. Now, I'm working on the the hardback version, hardback large print version of book 1 for the libraries. And within the next 30 days, that's going to be in the libraries. And I tell people all the time, it's like, those people that try to do me wrong at my old job, it's like, you may think you have the upper hand on me, but you don't. I assure you, I will be the one that has the last laugh, and I will be laughing all the way to the bank. And it's just like, even when it seems that I am failing, I am actually winning. And it's like, on your best year, on my worst day, I am still better than you. So, yeah. And that's where I'm going to leave that, all that for that tonight. And now I'm going to get into the rock and roll and talk about my this new group that I came across. So the name of the band is Centerpiece. Centerpiece is a band grown by 2 Nashville singers and songwriters around love songs for the perfect day. Their project features acoustic and electric guitars, soaring vocal melodies, and heartfelt lyrics wrapped up in a modern pop songwriter perspective. So let's hear it for Centerpiece.
Gazing at the blue of the night, stars are filling up the sky. You take my hand in yours, we'll make our own constellations. I could say how much you mean to me, but it won't mean a thing, 'cause words never sound quite right. Let's find our own kind of language. We've searched the whole world and all around it. Didn't know what we were looking for till we found it. They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen a love like this. They could dig up all the buried treasures where it's worth more than anything, but no one's ever seen a love like this. Walking down the crowded street, moving to our different beat. All eyes are on us now. Oh, but we don't care, do we? Oh, I can't imagine a world where anyone loves anyone like I love you. They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen touch the whole world and all around it. Didn't know what we were looking for till we found it. They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen a love like this. They could dig up all the buried treasures where it's worth more than anything, but no one's ever seen a love like this. Ooh.
Wow. I mean, oh my God. They're awesome. Let's hear it for Centerpiece. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for tonight, folks. Tomorrow, I'm probably just going to lead off with a song or two. And I think what I'm going to do is I'll, try and talk more about my books. Maybe play part of an audio clip. I don't want to play everything. But on this it's still new. I'm still formulating this show. So, books, music, pop culture, movies, video games, stuff like that. Even though I don't play video games anymore, but I used to, and I'm thinking about getting back into video game playing. So, maybe I'll talk about that too as well. But mostly it's going to be books and music. I love music. Pop culture stuff, And yeah. So if you have any suggestions, don't hesitate to, shoot me an email at, CelesteStacy67@gmail, or you can even tweet me at CelesteStacy67 on Twitter. And wow, that group is really good. They're going to be going some places, folks, let me tell you. That was Centerpiece. And I've got a few more of their songs, and I'll probably play another one of their songs tomorrow. So, have a good night.
You've been listening to The Celeste Stacy Show. If you've enjoyed the show, please subscribe and tell your friends and family. All comments or suggestions can be emailed to the show via CelesteStacy67@gmail.com and also on Twitter at CelesteStacy67. Thanks for listening.